Question number 11, the Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This question is to the Minister of Education and asks, is she satisfied with her own performance as Minister of Education? If not, why not?
Honourable Hikia Parata.
Mr. Speaker, yes. Having said that, I will not be satisfied until we raise achievement for 5 out of 5 of our children.
Very good. Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Right Honourable Winston Peters.
How can she be satisfied with her performance when learning media has gone under and the government changed, after the government changed the contract rules and left millions of dollars of unpaid debt owing?
Honourable Hikia Parata.
Mr. Speaker, that's not so. We have worked significantly with that company over a long period of time, and regrettably it was unable to be successful. So my focus as Minister of Education has to be to ensure that the school journal, that the Māori medium resources that they have developed over time are transferred to equally capable, in fact more capable providers than they had become.
Supplementary question, the Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Does the Minister not understand that this is a matter of integrity and honesty when dealing with elderly people in particular? And why did the government buy 4 lots of shares in learning media after she had announced on the 4th of September the wind down? 4 lots of shares were issued to the government to enable learning media to pay off Westpac, of foreign-owned banks, over $4 million debt, and yet leave all the other creditors high and dry. Where's the integrity in that?
That's not correct. Honourable Hikia Parata.
That is not correct, Mr. Speaker. That's not correct, and we have worked legally, appropriately and prudently through this process.
Supplementary question, Alfred Naro. Order. I've called Alfred Naro.
You're Winston Peters. He's Alfred. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister, does the Minister have a plan to raise student achievement across the board?
Honourable Hikia Parata.
Mr. Speaker, yes. Since I became the Minister of Education, I have been relentlessly focused on how we fix every part of education, from early childhood to primary to secondary to senior secondary to the secondary tertiary interface. Because we want every young New Zealander to get a better education, and this government has been investing and delivering on a plan to better engage with parents, to report on achievement data, to value and strengthen the teaching profession, and to support 21st century learning environments. We must continue to build on our successes, investing in quality teaching and education leadership to raise achievement for 5 out of 5 of our children.
Supplementary question, Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Minister, what's not correct? That after the 4th of September, the announcement made then, of course, was by that minister and Mr English as the shareholding ministers. The government then arranged 4 separate loan issues by way of shares to a defunct, declining company to pay Westpac over $4 million in debt, and left the other creditors, like Arno Investments, who are a number of old people with their life savings, high and dry. What's not correct about that?
Honourable Order.
Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Hikia Parata.
We have not paid off all of Westpac's debt.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Right Honourable Winston Peters.
What action will she now take to make sure that those elderly investors, who were, after all, the landlord in this case, are paid not a lousy $300,000, but the $1.3 million they are owed by way of money on the outstanding lease? And when will she ensure that the financial arrangements entered into by a company she owned are honoured?
Honourable Hikia Parata.
Mr. Speaker, that is a commercial matter that is being worked through.
Question number 12, Phil Twyford.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is